Hello, this is NonyasisChat with another Kountry Wayne skit review. So Denisha decides she's going to call Tamera and give Tamera a piece of her mind for popping up in Kentucky with Shayla so that Shayla could take baby Kai from Anthony, who took him illegally to Kentucky, so Shayla could take baby Kai back to Georgia. Tamera went with her because Tamera knew Shayla was going to pop off, and she's her roommate. And actually, she's friends with Shayla, like it or not. So, yeah, that part. Denisha works for Tamera, and they are lukewarm friends, but Denisha decides she needs to address this with Tamera. Really, Denisha. Denisha is the woman who laid in Amber's bed with Amber's husband intimately. And then Denisha didn't want to leave Amber's marital home, and she looked at Anthony for the approval to stay. And she's been in Amber's house ever since, except for one short day. This woman, who also has a 13-year-old son, whose father doesn't even talk to the child. He'd rather be in a trap house. And Denisha apparently knows all about trap houses. She knew exactly where to go. She knew the people in there, and her background speaks volumes. But she decides to call to talk to and tell off Tamera about respect. Respect, Denisha? You want to call Tamera and talk about respect? First of all, get up out of that married woman's house. He's married to Amber, and you laying up in them people's houses like you just Queen Sheba. Let's start there with respect. You don't just get respect because you exist. I do not like Denisha. Her attitude. I don't know if she's a narcissist or if she's just self-centered, stuck up, and thinks she's all that and some more. But I digress. So she's chewing Tamera out, asking her, what kind of friend are you? Why didn't you call me to let me know Shayla was coming? Tamera doesn't owe Denisha anything. Denisha should have told Anthony to put baby Kai with him on an airplane and took that child home. That's what a real woman would have done. Take that baby home. Because Denisha knows Shayla didn't give him permission. But no, she had to protect her image. So now she calls Tamera to tell Tamera off. And we know Tamera sat there trying to think of the right thing to say. The right thing to say would have been to question Denisha or even hang up in her face. I don't care. But to let somebody sit there and chew you out because you didn't respect the dirt that she walks in, the garbage that she lives in, and she's demanding, she wants to know why Tamera didn't respect her. Tamera does a lot of things I don't like. But Denisha, the bold audacity to call herself checking somebody with what she's doing, so she reaches out to the weakest link, which is Tamera, to take her anger out on. You need to go talk to Anthony. Go talk to Shayla. Tamera's your boss, and I hope Tamera fires her. Yes, she's got a job at the podcast. So just wait till the podcast women get a hold of this because Shayla is sure going to tell it. And Tamera's going to say, yeah, that's what happened. The audacity. You can call her stuck up. You can call her crude, uncouth. I had a whole lot of names for that particular bottom feeder. But when you decide you want to pick on Tamera, and then have the audacity to bring up Wayne, Wayne has nothing to do with this. What Tamera did, she did to keep Shayla from crashing out totally and to help that woman get her baby back. And like Tamera said, she probably would have helped Denisha. That wasn't good enough for Miss Dnisha Barracuda. Show some respect by getting out of Amber's house. That's a marital property. And that woman posted up like a succubus. I think that's how you say it. She just slithered herself right on in to Amber's house and Anthony's house, and she stayed. And she has the audacity to talk about respect. She's full of herself. She never should have made that phone call. And I hope those podcast women find out and they let her have it. I do. That's my opinion of what just happened in this skit. That lady doesn't have a leg to stand on. And I use the word lady lightly because Denisha cares about Denisha. And she says, I care about me and my son. So she calls the weakest link to make her feel bad because hurt people hurt other people. Get over yourself, Denisha. Move out of that woman's house. Get out. You don't belong there. The snake that you are is the worst kind because you do it in bold daylight. You don't care who sees you. No, Denisha, you are out of line for calling to bully Tamera, and I hope she fires you. I hope the podcast women light you up for what you are doing. And the fact that you basically co-signed what Anthony did because you didn't make him take that baby home. How dare you? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Was Denisha right to call Tamera about respect because Tamera dared to show up with Shayla? And we know Shayla would have been worse if Tamera hadn't gone. Denisha, you need to check your own self because your moral compass is way, way off. Way off. Some people, maybe her and Anthony deserve each other. Or maybe they deserve Shayla. This is NonyasisChat. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you at the next review.